Okay besties, I might be a little unhinged for this one, but I've decided to crochet a top inspired by Taylor Swift's Midnights album, but I want to finish it before her new album drops on October 3rd. Will it turn out wearable, or will I be unraveling the project as well as my sanity? Either way, this is the start of a series, so grab your yarn and let's get into it. If you're new here, hey, I'm Emma, your crochet bestie, and welcome to my channel. So let's get into the pattern. It is the Midnights top by Juliette Rose. The pattern is inspired by the knit top that Taylor wears in the Lavender Haze music video, specifically in the party scene and then when she pushes all the walls down and is floating out in space with the koi fish. I purchased the pattern from the Bendigo Woolen Mills website for $4 Australian, which honestly is a great price for a pattern. I haven't been able to find many people who have made this top, and I think that's because the top only comes in one size, which is an Australian 10 to 12, or they call it a medium. And you know what? Yeah, that's a bit limited, but I am a smart, capable person and I'm gonna figure it out for a bigger size. And I'm sure I won't be frogging too much. The yarn that I'm using for this project is the Bendigo Woolen Mills 8-ply cotton, and that is a suggested yarn for this project. I'm also changing up the color palette for this project. The original is giving a 70s vibe with the gold tones and orange, but I am going to be doing something a little bit different. So I'm going for this vibe, which is green, purple, and red. As much as I did love the 70s vibe of the original top, these colors are just more me and what I'll actually wear. And I think it's super important to pick colors that you'll actually wear when you're making your own garments. And I already have these stashed, so this project is only really costing me the $4 for the pattern. So I know you're wondering, what is the colorway names for each of these balls of yarn? This one is pomegranate, fruit tinkle, peppermint, which is my all-time favorite, and parchment. I'm not really sure what this color palette is giving, but I absolutely love it. If you want to use the original colors from this pattern, they are snow, peach puff cream, peach, and golden glow. Before I've even started, I've read through the entire pattern and there are a few things that I need to do so that I can ensure that this pattern fits my body. Here are some of my adjustments. So the pattern is worked from the bottom up and it's 3 separate panels. And it starts with the wave pattern, which is where I'm going to be making my first adjustments. I'll be adding 14 chains so that I can adjust the pattern from a 10 to 12 to a 12 to 14. I am hoping that will be enough of a change so that it will actually fit me, but I may have to go back and add more. I'm also going up hook sizes. So the pattern calls for 3 different crochet hooks. And those hooks are a 2.5 mil, a 3.75 mil, and a 4.25 mil. So I am going up to a 2.75, a 4 mil, and a 4.5. Most of the project is worked by this 4 mil hook, so I think with that, the combo of the added stitches plus the bigger hook size should be enough of an adjustment for me. Okay besties, I started the project and surprise, surprise, it is too small. I'm going to have to frog it. I tried my best to stretch it and compare it to my other tops, but it's just not going to work. Hopefully adding an extra 14 chains should now fix the issue. So that will be an extra 28 chains altogether. I do like the color combination though. I really love how the green and purple look together and the parchment really lifts the whole project. Still not sure how the pomegranate's gonna look, and I only have 68 grams of it in total. So if I run out, I run out. And the pomegranate has been in my stash for about 3 years now, so I'm really hoping to just use up the end of it. And I had picked the other colors so that I could make a cardigan, but I wasn't really vibing how it looked. So I was more than thrilled to try this new project with these colors and see how it went. Tell me in the comments below, do you think I'll have this top done before October 3rd? So besties, this may have been a little bit of a disappointing end to the episode, but I'll see you next Friday at midnight for the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!